And so this is a timeless reading. This is for the fire signs. Okay. And uh-oh, I was trying to do this simultaneously where, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so I'm trying to do this simultaneously on Instagram and YouTube. Okay, so um, if any of you guys follow me on YouTube, I mean, then you may follow me on Instagram or you may not. Um, but I think I'm pretty spiritual or pretty tarot on there, whatever the case is. But um, yeah, you guys. So this is a timeless reading because the spiritual realm is timeless. It is for the fire signs. It is a pick a card. So it is for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. Earlier, I just did the earth signs not that long ago, and I already have water and air signs already are out. Okay. This is Monday evening. These will, this one will release tomorrow, and so will the earth signs. It's for if you have these particular signs in your planets, your personal planets, in your natal birth chart. Okay. So if you have a fire sign in your sun sign, your rising ascendant, or in your moon sign, or if in both your Venus and your Mars. Okay. I have Virgo in both my Venus and Mars and in my moon sign. So I, could resonate with the earth sign readings. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to look at the options here. Okay. And so, yeah, you guys, I'm PrettySpiritual Tarot on Instagram if you're looking for me on there. Okay. So your options will be the sheep. Okay. The sheep, the bell. All right. And the penny. All right. The penny. Can't hardly see that, but it's there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. You guys select one group, and there will be timestamps on YouTube in the description box below of the video and in the comment section. Okay. On Instagram, sorry, I don't know how to do timestamps on there. I guess you can fast forward. But I'm going to go ahead with the sheep group. I'm starting to do the sheep group first. Okay. And let's see what's going on for the fire signs. And this is a general reading, so it can apply to different areas of your life. Just take it how it resonates, and what does not resonate, leave it where it is. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, after it's live, go to the top right-hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, click on speed settings, and then put it on 1.5x or 2x to watch it in half the amount of time. Otherwise, if you're watching this live, you can fast forward, depending on when you're coming into this reading. But let's see what's going on for the fire signs. And you guys, please do let me know how this reading resonates for you later on in the comment section. And hit the like button or dislike button, depending on how you feel about the reading. It helps my channel, and I appreciate you guys. New subscribers, old subscribers, and those who's never even been here before. So I have two cards here already. And they're both sideways. I pay attention to the directions in which cards come out in. Okay. So we have Seven of Cups sideways and the Strength card sideways. Okay. And you guys may not be able to see the images very well because of the kind of cards. They're very reflective. So it looks like you guys are trying to hang in there. Some of you could be trying to bite your tongue. Some of you are just trying to stay strong in a situation. Some of you are trying to have courage in a situation. Okay. But your strength, your courage could be wavering at times. At other times, you could be struggling to hold back saying what you really want to say or doing what you really want to do. Okay, so I feel like you guys are struggling with your discipline as well. At times you're disciplined, other times you're not. Now, you have your weak moments, then you have your strengths. So I feel like you guys are trying to stay focused. Okay, some of you are trying to narrow down options, narrow down choices, make a decision. Some of you are trying to pursue goals and dreams. Some of you are trying to manifest goals and dreams. But it's like half the time you're able to stay focused, other time you're not. Some of you are getting easily distracted by other things, other people, a lot of responsibilities. a lot of interference from all different directions or all kinds of different things. Some of you half the time you're daydreaming, um, or it could be slacking off, and so you have these moments where you're back and forth in between those two energies. Let's see what else is going on for you fire signs here for the sheep group, the group 1 for this pick a card. And for you guys, if you're like I said, not familiar, a lot of you are familiar with what a pick a card is, but I'm explaining for the folks on Instagram. You pick one reading, and that's the reading you watch, okay? So you either fast forward past the other readings that you don't want to see, or rewind to them, or whatever, okay? Sometimes you can pick more than one if, you know, you feel like you're moved to do so, but it can get a little confusing if you do. And because these readings are general and anybody can be watching them that resonates with those particular signs, this is the fire sign, you take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? And if it doesn't resonate, then check out the other signs that I've done on my channel for the pick a card readings. I've already done water signs, already done air signs, and today I did earth signs, and those will post tomorrow the same way this one will post tomorrow. Okay, and so we have Death card in reverse. Okay, so this is telling me you're not ready to let this go, or this is not actually going to end like you thought it would. Some of you could have been concerned about that, but this is definitely not an end of a situation or the end of something. I feel like maybe it's just one of those things you just need to be focused. Yeah. And just as I said that, the priority cards come out. Okay. Y'all can see that, but just as I said that, before I even flip that card over, priorities. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So let's see what else is here for the energy for you guys. For the fire signs, sun, moon, rising, or if it's in both your Venus and your Mars. This is group 1, the sheep group. What other energy is here? Okay. So, impartiality sideways. You are, I don't know. I want to say that you have your moments of judgment, but then you have your moments of being completely unbiased and being, what's the word I'm looking for? Not really having much to say or think about something here. I also feel like you have your moments of feeling balanced and feeling stable, whereas you have your moments where you don't. You don't feel the slightest bit guilty, you guys, about the fact that you are trying to, you have a goal here, I feel like. You have a goal here. And you intend to see it through. You don't feel any kind of sense of guilt about doing what you have to do in order to gain priorities over. There's some sort of goal or destiny that you have. There's something that you truly want to fulfill. Thank you for the like. There's something you're definitely aiming for, and you're kind of like, I got to do what I got to do to make this happen. And you don't have any qualms about the fact that you feel like if you need to take time for yourself, and if that means, others feeling a little left out of the loop or neglected, and you trying to stay focused, you're just like, sorry, I can't be bothered to feel any kind of way about it. Though you do feel kind of stuck. You do feel restricted in some form. You do kind of feel like you're not free to do what it is you want to do. And it's like you feel chained to, I don't know if you're chained to your desk at work, or if you're chained to a bunch of responsibilities, or if you feel just, like I said, too restricted to do truly what it is you want to do, or maybe like you don't have enough time to accomplish everything, or to do everything, or to be around as much when it comes to your social life. But let me see if there's anything else here. Okay, yeah, you don't have a lot of drive. You've lost a lot of passion. You may also not be getting any. That's not everybody, but I'm just saying, those are the possibilities here. With seeing the libido card come out in reverse, and you guys also have the prison card in the upright. All right, so let's see what else is here. That wanted to come out. Yeah, whatever this is, it's not coming to an end. It's not ending. That's as clear as I can say it. It's not the death of something. It's not the end of something. It's just you needing to do what you need to do. Prioritize. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing it's not suicide, but for some reason I'm hearing it's not suicide. And I don't know if somebody's thinking this is in regards to their social life. Okay. Like it's not social suicide to, cut out all of the socializing and get disciplined and focus on what it is you need to do. But I kind of get that's where that's coming from, because here it just doesn't look like you have a lot going on socially. It looks like you really you don't have the time or the interest. Ooh, but you got a snake here, a snake in the grass, or there is some sort of deceit or deception. And this is what has you feeling restricted, or feeling like you are on lockdown. Either you're deceiving yourself into thinking that you have to really just close off from everything and everyone and be, on lockdown here in order to accomplish something, or others are deceived by this, or someone deceitful or not very trustworthy, or someone who's like a literal snake in the grass has you feeling this way. Okay, having you feel like you can't, it's like someone having you feel like you can't be free to do what you want, or to be you or do you. That also could be you holding yourself hostage in that regard, to not allowing yourself to be free or feel like you can do anything or live your life or do the things you really want to do. Okay. I think that was all the cards I wanted to pull from any of these decks. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the advice portion of the reading, and then I'll move on to the next group, which will be the second group, which would be the bell. Okay, so let's see. Listen to your intuition. Okay, listen to your intuition. There's helpful people around you. You may want to pay attention to that. And there's something about your health improving. You have Seven of Wands here, which is telling you to make sure you stay on top of things. Make sure that you are competitive. Make sure you stand up for yourself. So it's generally a card of telling you to defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. And let's see what else you have here for advice. Okay, 3 of fire. So that's all about waiting for your ships to come through. Okay. It's pointing out abundance, things looking very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. Okay. One fell on the floor here, and this is the 3 of water. So this is definitely a card of good news. A lot of times, a lot of readers do not look at the 3 of cups as a celebration card or a card of good news. But generally, that's what that card is. It's also a card of socializing, partying, having a good time. It can also signify the birth of something or the news of babies or pregnancies or whatever. Can it be about a third party? It could, but I really, honestly, for me as a reader, this is a good news and a celebration card. It's usually after time and effort has been put in, or applying for something, you get good news back that, hey, you got the job, or hey, this and that is happening for you, and yada yada, and you celebrate it because you're like, yes, this is happening. So it's a positive card in my readings. I don't know why a lot of readers ignore how positive that card actually is and always jump to the negative, but it's a celebration, a wedding, also possibly a graduation or a birth announcement, and the need to have more fun. So you're being told to allow yourself to live a little, okay? Allow yourself to live a little. You may also get some good news, also possibly, okay? And let's see. You have the thank God card, okay? So be grateful. If you send up a smoke signal that you need help, somebody is going to come through and help you, it's only a matter of time. You're being told to stop before you dive in too quick, too deep. Make sure you check that it's safe to do so, because there may be a shark hanging around. Okay, and I did get in your reading earlier that there may be a snake around you or whatever. Just be careful. Okay, whatever the risk may be, just be careful. Okay. And you have put others first, whatever that could mean to you guys. And honestly, what I got in this reading is that it's possible that others around you may feel put off by the fact that if you guys really have been trying to prioritize and set goals, accomplish things, and get disciplined and not socialize as much and this and that other, you may possibly be hearing from other people who you may feel like they don't understand. You may even feel like they're trying to sabotage or your efforts or whatever, by them interfering and being distracting and whatnot. Just let them know, hey, I'm not really doing this or that. I really am trying to be focused. Don't take this personally. Don't take it hard. All right, so that was the sheep group. That was group number 1. I'm going to move on to group number 2, which is the Bell group. Okay. What's going on for the fire signs in group number 2, the Bell group? Let's see. Group number 2, the Bell group, fire signs. What is going on with you guys? And these cards are spreading out. You guys could be spreading yourselves. And thank you for the likes, for those who did give likes. I appreciate that. You guys, make sure that you go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the 3 dots, click on speed settings, and either put on 1.5x or 2x to watch the reading in half the amount of time. That's for those of you who are on YouTube that will be watching this later after the reading post the next day. Okay. If you want to watch it regular speed, you can, but just in case the reading is lengthy, that's how you know. All right, one last shuffle here for this energy. And please hit the like button. It helps my channel. And comment and let me know how do you feel about the reading. This also helps spread the word and helps my channel out. And it helps me to know how you're enjoying the readings or how well they resonate or not. Okay, 8 of Cups. You guys are wondering if you need to move on to seek better, if it's time to do so or not. You have a blank reflection card here, which means you could be reflecting on some things, looking back, even looking at yourselves in your own reflection and how you may have caused a shift here in the situation, or what your contribution was in the situation. 8 of Swords in reverse, you are choosing to not be a victim and to not hold yourself hostage in the situation here, okay, to the circumstances. 2 of Wands sideways, you're trying to unbury your head out of the sand and just really be willing to look and pay attention as much as you can. You may not be doing this fully aware or all the time, but you're at least halfway trying to see things for the way they really are, and you're trying to move out of this place of fear and not be so guarded all the time, or to not be willfully blind, you know, and willfully guarded, because you choose, you know, you're choosing to not be blind. You're choosing to not have the blindfold on and to not hold yourself hostage or to act like you have to be scared of anything or be fearful. You're reflecting here, and you're definitely looking at, thank you for hitting like, and you're definitely looking at how you may need to move on from the situation. Okay. Some of you could just be walking on, moving forward. Okay, let's see what else is going on here for the fire signs. And that's if you have fire in your sun, your moon, your rising, and in your Venus and your Mars. So your priorities, your focus on your priorities, your focus on what really is important to you right now, responsibilities, things you really need to take care of, what really matters the most to you in your life right now. You're not wanting to run away from responsibilities, I feel. Yeah, and I keep getting this card a lot for a lot of signs right now. A lot of people, I feel like they've lost their motivation, or they've lost they don't have a lot of energy. So I feel like a lot of people don't have a lot of passion or a lot of energy or a lot of motivation right now. People could literally just be feeling kind of like somebody let the air out of tires. But you're seeing the truth. You're seeing the truth. Things are being illuminated to you. You're seeing what's going on here. You're very much so trying to be aware, or you are aware. And I got that earlier with the 2 of Wands sideways. Like you're trying to make sure you're not choosing to be willfully blind and look at things as much as you can, though you may not be perfect with it, but you are looking, you are aware, even if you don't get everything. But let's see what else is here for the energy. Ooh, yeah, yikes. I can't quite grasp these cards halfway, so I kind of feel like that energy is there as well. You can't quite grasp everything fully at certain moments. I'm hearing like you're really wanting to gain and understand the truth, even if you're not fully able to grasp it. Something's definitely not going, something's not ending, something's not coming to an end. So even though you could be feeling like you want to walk away or you're trying to move forward, this is not yet ended, or it doesn't look like it's going to end. Maybe this is, you know, something that you're not quite sure or clear on if it needs to happen or not, because that's the coffin card in reverse. So it's not sealed and done. Something's not either complete or, you know, this is just not something that is going to come to a close. What else is... Ooh, okay. Wanting to spread your wings here. This looks like a rebirth. A rebirth here. Or this is spreading your wings. So this is not a sealed deal here of something, you know, where you're like, for sure, yeah, moving on. No. You're wanting to kind of expand here in this situation. It's like birth, reconciliation or something. That's interesting how that's coming out. Though, like I said, I feel like some of you is about wanting to spread your wings. Some of you, it's just more so about expanding. And others of you, it's literally the birth of something, a reconciliation or something. I don't guess it's a possibility that somebody has a child on the way, and this is one of the reasons why it can't end, but that's not going to be for everybody or everyone. So you guys take a resonance of what doesn't, leave it exactly where it is. Okay. Rejection. Either you guys are choosing to reject what others are saying around you, what others are thinking, you know, because a lot of times people will project onto other people their ideas, their thoughts and whatnot, their judgments. And I feel like you're choosing to either reject that, you know, like reject what other people think or feel, or are their judgments of your situation or of you. Or it's possible that there was a literal rejection that happened here, but it's not, it didn't completely close the door, but it still left you in a place of wanting to spread your wings and, you know, explore new territory and see what else you can find or gain elsewhere, possibly. So I don't know if it's, like I said, something you didn't get, maybe you didn't get something that you wanted, but it didn't completely shut the door. It didn't completely, it didn't completely end things. And to confirm this more, you got bittersweet and you have prayer. So whatever this is, yeah, it's like something didn't quite pan out the way you wanted it. Maybe there was something you wanted, you didn't get it, whatever that could be, but you're still hopeful here. I feel like you're still hopeful. So you're still praying, meditating, manifesting, while at the same time looking at other potential possibilities, seeing if maybe there might be something more or something else better that you could have, if this doesn't pan out. Because I feel like you're not giving up hope. Okay, it's like just because you got told no once doesn't mean you're gonna give up. You're choosing to say no, I'm gonna keep trying anyway. Or it's the whole thing of where one door shuts, close, another one may open, and I feel like that's what you're hoping for. There's something I keep looking at here is and this may not apply to everyone, but I feel like there's somebody out there that's literally wanting to run away from all of the responsibility. And not wanting to be literally restricted or tied up by it. But you got the Beast card there. So someone here is definitely frustrated and possibly angry. With the fact that, like I said, something did not happen the way they wanted to, or that somebody could have literally shut them out, or maybe there's some rejection here, or maybe someone is tuning someone out. That's a frustration card when I see the Beast. It's a frustration and anger card. Okay. Someone can't figure either you out, or you can't figure someone else out with Inquirer in the Moon. It's a mystery as to, I think, how somebody feels, or what somebody is doing, or what somebody wants, or what somebody's really offering or aiming for. Okay, I'm trying to think if there was another card. Okay, so those are all the cards so far that I'm going to pull on this situation. So at this point, let's see what spiritual advice is here. And I'm going to use 3 different decks to get spiritual advice. You're ready? There's something better, and choose a new direction. You got the 3 of Earth. That just fully popped out. So the 3 of Earth is about getting recognized, receiving recognition, being given credit where credit is due. Sometimes it's getting a raise or a promotion, especially after you've put in your time, your energy, your effort. But it's pointing out here the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Okay. King of Air. That's brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic energy. You're being told to speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, and balance mental and emotional considerations. And you got the 2 of Air popping up here again, except it's not sideways. It's, it's all the advice cards are being read in the upright. So it's pointing out that for some reason you guys are still struggling with being unable or unwilling to make a decision, and it's causing you to be at a stalemate at times. Sometimes some of you might be wanting to ignore a problem or just pretend like it's not there because you just don't want to deal with it. But make sure that you are being fully aware of the situation at hand, and that you make your best effort to make a decision, even though it's something you may not want to deal with. I got a feeling for some of you, it's just wanting to run away from responsibilities and priorities because you may be overwhelmed, and you may just want to just say, you know what, I just don't want to deal with it right now. But let me see if I get one more card for you guys. Make sure that you face things head on as much as possible. Now, I don't know what in the world? Okay. When I went to go put this deck down, I didn't recognize that any of these cards were sitting upright like that until just now when I went to put this other deck down. So you have look for a sign, no, and within the next few months, in which I'm going to have to clarify within the next few months and what the no is. Some of you know what that yes or no is. Others of you may not, but I want to clarify within the next few months and the no. So let's see. I'm going to clarify them separately. So what is the no, and then what also is the within the next few months? So I kind of want to know what the no is first for some reason. What is the no all about? Okay. All right. So this is the Queen of Wands. Sideways. All right. So the Queen of Wands here. This is interesting. The Queen of Wands is like somebody that's if they're if they're sideways, it's like they're motivated at times, but then they're not. 1 minute they could be, having leadership skills and really be very sociable and know how to get others on board with things. They can be very charismatic and whatnot, be very confident, responsible, fun, those kind of things. But then when they're in the negative energy, they're the opposite of all those things. And they can be temperamental, fiery, upset, narcissistic, yada, yada, yada. This is somebody that they're not stable in their mood, in their emotions when they're sideways. Um, and this could be you guys. You know, one minute you feel one way, the next minute you feel another way. And but it's saying that it's a no. So I'm thinking that you're gonna come out of this wishy-washy back and forth type of energy, in which one minute you could be having a lot of passion, a lot of drive, the next minute you may not. One minute you could be, in a good vibe, and the next minute you're not. One minute you could be very confident, and next minute not. Whatever it is, I feel like this is the energy that you're going to be able to let go of, or you're going to see this energy disappear or dissipate from you, or you may, I don't know if you're going to not deal with somebody who has this kind of energy or not, because it's either you or it's somebody else. Maybe it's both. Interesting enough. Okay, what's within the next few months? I want to clarify that. Though that could be what it is within the next few months. But here we go. Okay, so you have some choices. Sorry, you guys. You have some choices. You have some options. But you need to be careful here that you're not, because you have the Seven of Cups. But in this Seven of Cups, this person or this cat, they're taking naps. They're dreaming. They're not getting anything done or accomplished. But I don't want to look at this as negative. I feel like within the next few months, if you guys have been taking on too many responsibilities or priorities right now, within the next few months, you will get to relax and get better rest and enjoy being in a more relaxed dream state or whatever. I don't really see this as a laziness card or a card of escapism, though traditionally I may see it that way. Right now, I'm not getting that intuitively. Intuitively, I'm just getting that you guys will get a rest or a break. One that you may very much need within the next few months. Could it be a warning, though, to make sure that you're not slacking off within the next few months? Yes, but I don't feel like that's what it's pretty much saying. You have look for a sign as well there, you guys. So look for a sign, but here's your final advice cards here. Okay. Keep dancing. So pretty much keep moving, don't lose your rhythm here. Keep moving, keep dancing. Don't lose your joy. Don't lose your spirit, no matter what's going on here. Do not lose your ability to just enjoy the simple things or just enjoy your life still, period. Even though you're focused on priorities, you can still enjoy your social life a little bit, okay? Don't sweat the small stuff. And you may be offered something or proposed something, and it says say yes, okay? So, that is the reading for the second group there, which was the Bell group. For the fire signs from the pick a card, I'm going to move on to do the final group, which will be the penny group. Okay. I appreciate the likes, you guys. And for those of you who are watching this later, please let me know how this reading resonates for you or not, because I'm always curious to know. And you guys commenting helps my channel a lot. Okay, so let me go ahead, put that back and that back. Okay, so penny group, you guys are up. This is for the third group here of fire signs who are watching this reading and clearing out the energy from the last reading. I meant to do that for the last reading, but it's okay. it still was different energy anyway. So for the third group of fire signs, the pity group, what is the energy here? What's going on? Situation and advice. And this can apply to sun, moon, rising, ascendant, or if you also have a double fire sign like in your Venus and your Mars and your personal planets, okay? So, let's see, this is timeless. Whenever you come across this reading is when it will resonate. And because there is no time, there's no sense of time in the spiritual realm. What's going on for you guys? Final shuffle. Final shuffle. Whoa, these cards are all over the place. All right. Okay, that's a lot of cards to pop, but I'm going to go with them. I think that's 3. That's 3, so that's not bad. I could do 3. Okay, fire signs. You guys have 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you have 8 of Wands in reverse here. 4 of Pentacles. And 3 of Wands. So you guys are looking, and you're looking for your opportunities. You're looking for your opportunities to come through. You're waiting for some blessings to come through. There's something you're definitely looking out for and waiting on. And you expect this to happen, or you expect something to come through here. It's something that you want. And you are holding on in the meantime here. It looks like you're holding on to what matters to you most. It could be your values, your morals. It could also be something that just holds a lot of value to you, whether it is your money, your wealth, investments, or your time or your energy. You're not letting anybody get anything. Like you're holding on to what you have because you value it. I also feel like, though, that's stubborn energy to some extent. Like you're not willing to give. Okay, you're not willing to let something that means a lot to you go. You have the 8 of Wands there, though, and that's showing there's a lack of action or a lack of communication. I don't want to say stagnation or whatever, but that can be something you haven't heard from something or someone so far yet. If there's something you're anticipating and you're holding close to it because it has a lot of value to you, or it connects with what you value, you're not seeing it quite yet, and it has not come through so far yet. There's a lack of action, or something just not taking off here, or something's not coming through yet. And that could be communication, it could be action, it could be anything. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Intuition, discipline. Everybody keeps getting this life force card in the reverse, which is telling me everybody is tired, exhausted, and losing motivation, losing passion, or just don't have any passion anymore, or not feeling very motivated, not very energetic, losing interest. But you have new beginnings. There's a door of opportunity that you're expecting to gain here. Though, like I said, there's a loss of energy, a loss of motivation, lack of energy and motivation, lack of passion, lack of drive. You're trying to be disciplined. You're trying to do your research. You could be studying something, maybe seeking education or something. There's something you're trying to do. There's something you're trying to learn. There's something you're trying to seriously get with here. And for others of you, it's just about being more disciplined. Okay. You're also using discernment here and trusting your intuition with whatever this is, this new opportunity you're trying to gain. Because I feel like you're strongly anticipating something. You're waiting for something to come through. Let's see here. What else is going on? For the fire signs here, what else? Oh, okay. Okay, so you're not hearing a lot. There's not a lot being said. There's not a lot being spoken about or talked about with the gossip card here in reverse. It's also possible that that's best I'm getting from that card right now. That's the best I'm getting from it. You're not hearing a whole lot. Yeah. And you also could be tuning out what else is being said by others because you don't really care to hear it. You're looking more to take the higher road here and just be more enlightened. I feel like you're taking the higher road, the higher path. Let me see if there's anything else to gain from this. Is this it? This, I don't know, discovery in reverse. So you're not quite clear on what it is I think that you want or who you really are. That's not going to resonate for everybody. You know, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it exactly where it is. But it doesn't look like you're looking to explore either. I don't know. It's a little odd. It's a little odd. What is this right here? Okay. So to you, it may appear or feel like, you know, you're not seeing as many opportunities as you want to see, yet you do see there's some opportunities that can be had, but at the same time, like I said, you know, it doesn't feel like it's as many opportunities as you're hoping for or want. So you could be feeling like opportunities, though they're there, you may feel like they're a bit limited. Okay, you may feel like they're not as abundantly there as you hope they would be. And you're not quite fulfilled or enjoying yourself as much as you would like either. Okay. And you're not willing to explore for some reason what it is that really will fulfill you or you will really truly enjoy. But yeah, I feel like you're not really enjoying yourself as much right now. You know, you are to some extent, but not as much. Because I'm looking at, to me, this is like a leisure and pleasure card. But it's sideways. I always pay attention to directions of cards. It says a lot, a whole lot to me. So, I don't know, some of you, you're half enjoying things or whatever. What is this? That's a lot. That's a lot of cards. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. So you got the snake in reverse. So that's saying that, and I feel like this is related to the options that you don't feel are as abundant, though there are some options. You don't feel deceived by this, or you don't feel like anybody's deceptive. But there's something about commitment here, commitment in some form, whether it's engagement, a relationship, or marriage, that you're seeking. I feel like you're possibly seeking commitment, but you want honest commitment. It could be what you're seeking, but like I said, you don't feel like there's as many opportunities to find that or whatever. Like I said, take a resonance, you guys, and leave it where it is. And yeah, you're definitely out of, you don't feel the wisest right now, even though you're trying to use your discernment. You feel like you're lacking in wisdom in some form, or you're lacking, you're trying to find knowledge on how to gain better security here. So that's going to resonate differently for some of you guys. For some of you, it's about wisdom and knowledge. Others for you, it's about your security lacking. Whereas others of you, like I said, it's about not having the knowledge or security. But you guys don't, it's like you're hoping to, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're wondering if you're ever going to truly get the peace and the fulfillment that you really want, like I said, in finding, opportunities that are honest, sincere, upfront, that you can commit or devote yourself to, and, maybe that you don't have to keep searching for, or that you are searching for. Take it how it resonates, but that's the best I can make sense of it. So now I'm going to move forward to advice cards from 3 different decks here. And let's see what advice you guys are given. Okay, so that's those. Okay, you have reconsider. There's something you need to reconsider. You need to take action, and there's something within the next few months, in which I'm going to have to clarify the within the next few months card. What is it that, that you need to be aware of within the next few months? Okay. This is, okay. So that's the Chariot card in reverse. Within the next few months, it doesn't look like you are, and I'm going to pull more cards on this here. Let me pull more cards on this just to get more clarity on that. I know, it's like within the next few months, there's something, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, it's like you're not going to get anywhere, and I don't know. It's like something that you are aiming for. It's like it's not going anywhere. You're not going to be able to overcome the obstacle, the challenge. So I think this is why you're being told to reconsider something, and therefore take some action, because there was something you're waiting on, and yet there's something you either are holding on tight to that holds a lot of value to you, which could either be money, possessions, your values, your morals, your beliefs. It could be anything. Literally, it could be anything. Whatever holds a lot of value to you here, you are not budging on this. You're not letting this go. You're not giving it. You're not sharing it. You're not letting it go. You're not releasing this. And therefore, you're not taking action. But you're being told within the next few months, something is just not going to work out here, in terms of you're not going to be able to overcome whatever the obstacles or the challenges here in your situation. Or you're not going to be able to move forward here. And therefore, you need to reconsider something and, take action. Because you hadn't been taking action because you're being stubborn about something. I think it's an idea or an ideal that you're clinging very hard to. some some held belief that there's something that you may be seeking or expecting, and I don't know if it's not the right thing for you, or if it's just not what you thought it was, or if it's not realistic, or whatever it may be. Okay, but that's the message that I'm pretty much getting here. So I'm gonna go ahead with the other advice cards and see what else you're being told. So you have Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity. That could be a new move, a new career, a new location that you're may relocate to or something. It can be a new passionate relationship. It could be anything, new passionate beginning. But you're being told an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Okay. You have the Eight of Cups, Eight of Water, and that's usually about moving on to seek better. Okay. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. You have the Lover's card. That's usually a decisions card, though it can point out romance and relationships. So intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. Good health is indicated if anybody's having health issues, though I do recommend go to the doctor if you are. And you have the High Priestess card, which you're being told to trust your heart, use your discernment, follow your intuition, have patience and consider carefully what you want before acting, okay? And so go deep within, quiet your mind, be still. You can't hear your heart, you can't trust your intuition if you are trying to go from a rational, logical place with it, because those two do not go hand in hand. Rationale and logic does not fit with intuition and discernment, because your intuition discernment can tell you something completely opposite, but it's coming from a higher source. Okay, it's coming from the divine, it's coming from your spirit guides, it's even coming from your higher spiritual self. It's not coming from this place of limitation where we only can go off of what we can see right in front of us. It's coming from literally a place that it expands beyond our understanding. So when you're being told to go with the High Priestess, which is follow your discernment, trust your intuition, trust your heart, please put your rationale and your logic away for a minute. We cling to it so heavily, and it makes it hard for us to make decisions. I'm not telling you do anything that doesn't make sense, but I'm telling you, if you really want to figure some things out, because it's been pointed out here before that you want to use your intuition, your discernment, but you don't have the wisdom to know how to. You're still lacking wisdom, you're still lacking knowledge, you're still kind of left in the dark there. Okay. All right, what are these final advice cards here? Okay, you're being told dare to be happy, start anew. It's kind of like starting over when I say start anew, and something is going to be offered to you, or someone is going to propose something or an idea or propose in some form, and it says say no, and you're being told to be patient, wait until it's your turn. You're up next, so just be patient. So that was the reading for the third and final group, the penny group, for the fire signs, for the pick card reading. I hope this has been very helpful to you guys, and please let me know how this reading resonated, how it's helpful. Hit the like button, share, and comment, because that helps me out, helps my channel out. And I appreciate you guys that came through and watched, that gave the likes or commented. And I hope you guys have a really good evening, and I'll be back to do some more readings this week. And